Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Hakeem Jeffries, in my opinion, belongs in jail for what he just said. And if not jail, he belongs to be out of any leadership position in Congress. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. None of us here are strangers to the Democrats weaponizing the justice system, weaponizing the levers of government to go after their opponents. They did it to President Donald Trump. They did it to people associated with President Donald Trump. They did it for the past 5 years. They weaponized impeachment. They weaponized everything they could get their hands on. Breaking down this republic brick by brick because they hate one man so much that nothing else matters. They will tear the country down to stop this man, this one man. And so you see, I guess I shouldn't have been surprised. But when Hakeem Jeffries gave this interview, basically saying, don't weaponize government. And by the way, when we get back in power, we're going to weaponize government. He actually threatened to go after Trump, all Trump's associates, even Congress members, everybody involved, every Republican. He's threatening to use any power they get when they get it, if they get it, to go after political opponents. And I would say to that, we better make damn sure they don't get it. We better make sure everybody on our side goes out and votes in every single election because they're all important. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
On day 9 of this federal government shutdown, Donald Trump's hand-picked U.S. attorney secured an indictment against a second political opponent, a person he named on a list of enemies that Trump publicly asked the U.S. Attorney General to prosecute. This time, Trump's Justice Department indicted New York State Attorney General Letitia James, who, of course, last year secured an enormous civil judgment against Trump and his real estate business for fraud. That was a trial before a judge. Joining me now is Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries of New York. Leader Jeffries, it's good to have you on. I know that you have known Tish James for a long time. So first, just your response to the news today.
Well, good evening, Chris. Great to be with you. Tish James is a strong, brilliant, courageous, faithful, and patriotic woman and a great attorney general. And it's a shame that she's being victimized in this way by Donald Trump and his corrupt Department of Justice. We're in the midst of a Trump-caused government shutdown. The military is on the verge of not being paid, notwithstanding the fact that our men and women in uniform continue to put their lives on the line. We have a Republican health care crisis that is devastating people all across the country, and Donald Trump could care less. The Republicans, who are sycophants in the House and the Senate, could care less. Instead, they're focused on bringing baseless charges and weaponizing the Department of Justice against perceived political adversaries.
You put a statement out in response to the news of Tish James's indictment in which you said, among other things, that those sycophants who aid and abet the president's vengeful schemes will not be able to hide from serious legal consequences of their behavior. They will be held accountable. What do you mean by that?
So there's two things to keep in mind here. First of all, there's accountability for the corruption and the chaos that Donald Trump has unleashed on the American people from the very beginning of his presidency on January 20th that should be tied directly to the Supreme Court and the 6 right-wing justices who basically gave Donald Trump, without justification, blanket immunity. And he's been out of control ever since. So that's problem number one. Problem number two, of course, is the fact that there are so many different corrupt sycophants within the Trump administration, including but not limited to within the Department of Justice. Now, these people don't have immunity. And the reality is the statute of limitations is 5 years, and there will be accountability with the next administration, if not before, when Democrats take back control of the House of Representatives.